Remember me, and do this in remembrance of me. Yeshua instituted the Lord's Supper, communion, as a sacred command to his followers to remember his sacrifice and proclaim his death until he comes again. This act is more than a ritual. It is a call to reflect, receive, and remain in covenant with him. In Luke, Yeshua gives the clearest directive. He took bread and gave thanks, and brake it, and gave unto them, saying, "This is my body which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me." This can be referred in Luke chapter 22, verse 19. He says this during the Last Supper, on the night he was betrayed. The cup, he explains, this cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you, which can be referred in Luke chapter 22, verse 20, linking communion to the forgiveness and restoration promised through his death. In Matthew chapter 26, verse 26 to 28, Yeshua blesses and breaks bread, saying, "Take, eat, this is my body." Then, over the cup, he gave thanks and declares, "Drink ye, all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins." The emphasis is on the sacrificial nature of his death and the covenant it secures. Mark chapter 14, verses 22 to 24 records a nearly identical moment, with Yeshua blessing the bread and the cup and associating them with his body and blood, which is his blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many. While the book of John does not recount the Last Supper in the same way, it contains deep theological reflection on Yeshua as the bread of life, which can be referred in John chapter 6, verses 51 to 58. Calling believers to eat my flesh and drink my blood, a spiritual participation in his life and death. It says, "I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world." The Jews therefore strove among themselves, saying, "How can this man give us his flesh to eat?" Then Yeshua said unto them, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man, and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Whoso eateth my flesh, and drinketh my blood, hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. For my flesh is meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. He that eateth my flesh, and drinketh my blood, dwelleth in me, and I in him. As the living Father hath sent me, and I live by the Father. So he that eateth me, even he shall live by me. This is that bread which came down from heaven, not as your fathers did eat manna, and are dead. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever." Across the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Yeshua commands his disciples to remember him through communion, receiving his grace, and proclaiming his redeeming work with reverence and faith.